20 games out of first. The Tigers are atop the AL Central. They have a 3-game cushion. The New York Yankees combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 2-1. Right now, the Indians sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 3 games back. The Yankees sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Braves.
Welcome to San Diego for the 2016 Home Run Derby. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. The round is now underway. Gone. That's his first home run. Number 2. Another home run. That one is gone. 4 minutes remaining. That's 3 in a row now. And now the challenger, representing the Boston Red Sox, number 48, Pablo Sandoval. No doubt about that one. That one is gone. His second home run. That's number 3. 4 minutes remaining. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. 3 minutes to go. That's a home run. His 5th in the round. That clears the wall. Two minutes remaining. Another home run. That's gone. Home run number 8. Home run number 9. 1 minute remaining. There's number 10. Seconds left. That one's out of here. Now 11 home runs for him.
A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters, as close to 400 million votes were cast online to come up with the gentleman you see right here. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 National League All Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6 spot. He's trouble every time he steps into the box because he's such a well-rounded hitter. He has the power to go deep. He's got the speed to turn an out into a base hit. And he's got the nerve to stay calm and come through in the clutch.
Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper. Gone! So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, McCutchen. 1 out.
Batting third,
Chris Young
from the Boston
digs
Red
in with
Sox.
1 run in and 1 gone in the inning.
Chris Young.
Greinke looks in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot for Chris Young as the American League moves out in front here 2-0. Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now this one is crushed, also to deep center. McCutchen going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best all-around players in the game in Bryce Harper. What he does defensively, he's got great speed, got an absolute cannon for an arm, and he's very aggressive. Has not met a wall that he doesn't want to run through.
Second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. High and deep to straightaway right. Harper looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run dinger by Dustin Pedroia as the American League is now taking a 4-0 lead. Standing in now, Mookie Betts. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injuries to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. Skied into straightaway right. Harper moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The AL out in front here, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. At the plate, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Daniel Bradley gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Betts has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the 2nd now at Petco Park. It's a lead for the American League, 4-0. Salvador Perez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the 2nd inning.
Rusney Castillo will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Greinke comes set. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And the count will be full. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Yoenis Cespedes takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. That misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want it.
Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for the National League. They're down 4-0. Max Scherzer is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 31.
Chris Young stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and the AL keeps on going. They've pushed it to 5-0 now. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. 3-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Harper looks up. Gone! It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts as this lead swells to 7-0. Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. One down. Mookie Betts steps in now. Mookie Betts. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Shot towards second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McCutchen on the move. And the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the American League 7 and the National League nothing. Buster Posey will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Squared that one up just a little late. Zimmerman looks in. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Full count, 3-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Castillo going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, he just flat out tattoos this baseball. Here it is. He just splits the 2 outfielders, winds up banging it off that wall out there in right center, and he's into second, probably thinking to himself, I can't believe that's not a home run.
Standing in now, Justin Turner lifted in the air out to right. Castillo is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Andrew McCutchen will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Matt Harvey will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Rusney Castillo strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Harvey pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Up next for the American League, designated hitter
Chris Young stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Hot shot towards the hole, and that is through into left field. A base hit around third and being waved on home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Hard liner towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, what a great job hitting vertical right there. He takes away the hit, and he probably saved a run, too. That's all about being ready on every pitch, because you never know when a shot like that is headed your way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to right center field. McCutchen looking up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
now batting, center fielder
Mookie Betts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Chopped at the plate. Foul ball, strike two. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hot shot toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit. Hanley Ramirez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Bradley backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Salvador Perez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Posey's got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the American League 11 and the National League nothing. Starling Marte is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing hard liner to left center. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Into the box, Daniel Bradley. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Lays off 2-2 now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Bryce Harper in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking. But you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They trail in this one 11-0. Clayton Kershaw will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Rusney Castillo strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call. And looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The previous play is under video.
So here's
review.
one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Harper looking up, and it's gone. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval as the blowout continues.
And this is a situation where you've got an experienced hitter with the count in his favor, looking for one pitch, one location. If he gets it, good night baseball.
Into the box now, Chris Young. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Jackie Bradley Jr. set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way So it's a two-run shot to right center, his third home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Posey is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Anthony. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard down the line. Sandoval has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Buster Posey will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. John Lester will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Hanley Ramirez steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys, because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
the catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hot shot to third. To Walker for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. At the plate, Rusney Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
And if this is almost any other guy in baseball, he's going to be out. But he just gets down that line so fast, and he winds up beating this one out.
In now, Pablo Sandoval. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Runner goes. This is hit high and deep out to left. Marte going back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run homer for Pablo Sandoval. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. McCutchen has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Neil Walker will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Third baseman,
Justin Turner is at the plate now, flied out in his first at bat. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Zimmerman's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Andrew McCutchen stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
left fielder
Starling Marte will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. The American Leaguers on top, 17-0. Mark Melanson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Xander Bogaerts will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Eric Ibar is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ripped down the line. Throw by Sandoval is in time, 1 away. Hunter Pence will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here comes Ned Yost up out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Sean Tollison will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Sean Tollison.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a 500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
No runs, 4 hits. And no errors on the NL line score thus far. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Now a swing and a fly ball. Castillo is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Derek Norris will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Bradley over to his right, and that retires the side. NL leaves one, and they remain well behind. Eric Ibar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 1, Eric Ibar.
Hunter Pence will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Jonathan Lucroy will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Trevor Rosenthal will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Salvador Perez. Good battle. Count remains full. Rosenthal's ready. Here's his offering. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center as this lead got even wider. In now, Rusney Castillo. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Pablo Sandoval comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Now, there's no doubt he's feeling it in this one, Matt. He's getting good pitches to hit and then just letting it rip.
Chris Young stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and McCutchen won't get him. He's in there at third. Jackie Bradley Jr. is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, and he is in there. Santiago Casilla will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
For the National League, number 46, Santiago Casilla.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third, and he's safe. Dustin Pedroia stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lined hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. Throw won't get him. Mookie Betts steps in looking for his third hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a three-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Walker settles under it near second. 2 down. Coming to the plate again, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. To short. There's Ibar. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Buster Posey will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Justin Turner will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castillo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. A.J. Pollock will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Betts. Still going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stephen Piscotty will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Stephen Piscotty.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Eric Ibar will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
They've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
Castillo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight roll. A.J. Pollock will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Stephen Piscotty will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Salvador Perez will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ballgame. Calling for it, Pollock makes the play, 1 away. Rusney Castillo strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Pollock looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Casillas ready. Here's the 3-1. Right side. Walker's got it. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. Chris Young Stands in for his 7th at-bat now. He's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit.
Well, that's a great game for sure, but the fact that this is the 7th at-bat is pretty crazy. What's going on?
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. A.J. Ramos will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Hunter Pence will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Justin Bohr will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Betts moving to his left. 2 gone. DJ LeMahieu will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Castillo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
And I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy